Hi guys and welcome to the circus. So here we have another card fight for you guys. So this is gonna be Sir PJ on the left side and this is gonna be Sir Lenon on the right side. So this is gonna be Zorga versus Phantom Blaster Dragon. So this is gonna be a very interesting matchup because I'm going in blind. I don't know the result or any moves here. So if you're surprised on what's gonna happen, I'm as surprised as you are. So this is gonna be a pretty interesting matchup and Zorga player went first, does what Ranger Chain does, swings now on the second turn, which is Sir Lenon swinging with his Blaster Javelin and gets the over trigger very early. He gets a crit though, so that's a draw and another damage, so he has 1 damage right now. He discards now a grade 3 order to fetch once again using his grade 2, and now he will do what Zorga usually does, maybe just do a very solid grade 2 turn, calls the Ranker Chain using that spiritual body of condensation and calling another dragon and calling one more dragon. So this is a very strong turn because he used an order, so he has power columns on all 3 sides. So he no pass or 1 to pass, it's a crit. So I believe it's no, wait, what? That was a 1 pass. That was a right? Am I right or am I wrong? I'm wrong. So it's only a 10. So he gave the power there and he guarded the other one, and then he took the damage from the 2 crit, the bigger column on the right side of him, and then giving 2 damage, rides Blaster Dart, use that skill to call a top card, and then retire it using Blaster Dart, retire 1 unit on the opponent's side, and giving +2 drives. So he swing at his Vanguard for twin drive. He takes the damage, first tech a heal. That's a very good heal actually in the very early stage. So he now gives the opponent 1 damage. So it's up to Sir PJ once again. So what will he do? Okay, so he discards a draw trigger, grinding Zorga. He went grade 3 first. Okay, so he calls that grade 3 dragon thingy. Okay, I don't know that card to be honest, but let's see what happens. So he uses that skill of Zorga to revive the starter. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. Maybe, if he calls a grade 2, it's not really gonna do anything. So he uses Alchemagic to spiritual body of condensation and that grade 3 that order that gives +10k to 3 units. Okay, so he now gives 3 units now to get +10k first, but he went the other way around, I believe. So let's see what units will get +10k. So what will happen now? Okay, let's move the order. I mean the order drink for a while. Okay, so wait, what? He didn't Alchemagic. Okay, he didn't Alchemagic. He just used spiritual body of condensation, I believe. So yeah, he swings now for his Vanguard and gets a heal, which goes off, gives the power to the dragon on the right side. Okay, he heals out the grade 3 order and gets a Ghost Chase to his hand, which is gonna be really useful for next turn because he has a he doesn't have a card that he can bounce, but it will be quite useful in the next couple turns. So he guards the first attack and that takes the last attack, which contains a lot more power. And yeah, he goes to 3. Sir PJ is at 1, and now it's time for PBD's time to. Oh wait, what? Oh, I was fooled. Holy crap! So it's not even Phantom Blaster Dragon. I'm sorry. So it's gonna be Bastion. He just used the ride line of Phantom Blaster Dragon. It's gonna be Bastion. So he now does what Bastion does and swings now for 15. Yeah, it's 15k to his Vanguard. He intercepts for 5, so that's enough. He now swings for a big column because he can boost. He Soul Blasted 2 using that dragon. Okay, so what will he do here? How will he respond? Will he take it? Okay, he takes the 1 damage. Now he soul charges 1 and then counter charges. He doesn't need to use CB right now, so he now swings to this Vanguard for 15, gets a crit and power to that grade 3. Okay, he gets a BG, so no restand at all. So he gets 2 damage through, gets 2 defensives. He doesn't get the heal off. He goes to 4. Sir Lenon is at 3. So wait, he used that skill of the the Battle Sister, Divine Sister, right? So CB2 to restand herself. So it's still really useful. Okay, so right here, even though he didn't restand, he can still put out 4 attacks, which is really nice, but he used 2 CBs for that, which isn't a really big deal, I would say. So right here he uses that skill of that grade 2 and mill 3, and then uses that skill of Zorga to CB1 revive the dragon once again, so gets plus 5k because, oh no, not yet, because he haven't used an order yet. So okay, so let's see what he does here. Will he Alchemagic? Wait, what? No Alchemagic at all? Okay, so he swings now for just this is just 13 plus 6, it's gonna be 19. So swing, okay, gets a draw, gets the power to the dragon, deals 1 damage, gets himself a front. So he now swings for, I don't get this. Why? I'm wondering why he doesn't use Alchemagic yet. Maybe he doesn't have an order in hand for some reason, but let's just see why. Maybe he doesn't have an order despite having a lot of hand cards, but let's just see what happens. So use that skill of that dragon once again to get boost for the entire turn. All the grade 3s now gets boost, calls the angel to the back row of the sister. Okay, he's having second thoughts on doing that, maybe. So okay, he doesn't use that because it's still a big shield in hand. So he now swings for 15. Did he Persona Ride? I believe he did. So he did Persona Ride, right? So I don't know, he didn't Persona Ride, so it's still a 5k shield. So he now swings for 15 once again. Okay, let's see what happens. So he intercepted once again. He swings now for 15, and then let's see what will he do here. It's only a 15. It's gonna be easy guard. It's gonna be easily guarded, right? So he got 2 to pass. First check a dragon. Second check a heal, which goes off, by the way. That's a very big heal. Goes to 3. That's very, very useful, right? Was that okay? So let's, okay, he heals out and then use that skill of the divine sister to restand herself once again to put up 5 attacks in a turn. That is really, really big. So let's see how Sir PG responds here. So he now swings. He guarded for 15k, so 28, that's enough. And then swings, and then okay, he takes the bigger attack because it's really, really big. Now he can use Fasado's skill to soul charge and then counter charge once again. So this board of Bastion is really, really strong. If he can't take out those 2 huge pieces on the board, he will just keep on doing the same thing over and over again until he wins. Well, unless of course he runs out of soul or something like that, but let's see what happens. So he revives the dragon once again. Maybe that dragon is a bigger beat stick than the grade 2 dragon, I believe. So now he uses Alchemagic finally to Soul Blast 1, revive another unit, and get plus 10k to 3 units using that grade 3 order. So finally he gets to do Alchemagic. I believe he already Alchemagic in the first turn. That was my bad. He bound a a order, so it must be an Alchemagic. So yeah, that was my bad. So he revives the dragon, of course, and then gets, oh shoot, okay, so he revives the dragon and gets plus 10k to 3 units. Which ones will he get? To the front row. I believe he gave plus 10k to the front row. Okay, so what happens here? Looking at the board state, Zorga is at 5, Sir Linon is at 3, which is a kind of a good spot to be in because he only has 3 swings. I don't know if he has a PJ or not in his hand, I couldn't remember, but let's see how he responds to this onslaught, because he now has a huge column. He now has huge columns because of that grade 3 order and the Alchemagic on top of that, and both of his other columns are huge beat sticks basically. So let's see what happens here. Okay, so he asks for numbers. Okay, so let's see how he will respond to this onslaught. Okay, looking at Bastion's side, he has not that big of a hand. I think it's 4 hand cards, 4. Okay, so he may just be forced to put out a PG. Though he doesn't have a PG, that's first, second, no triggers at all. So that was a good call for him. So he takes first damage, and then what will he do? Will he take another damage? Okay, he swings for that Divine Sister. That's a good call, and he forced out a PG once again. So I believe that could have been better if he just attacked to the Battle Sister instead. But going to 4 is actually really, really useful for Zorga. So maybe that's what he was planning for. Let's just see what happens here. So looking at Zorga's hand size, that is huge as usual, because he can just revive stuff from basically everywhere. I don't know, from the drop zone only, but every turn he can do the same thing. So he now does what the Bastion does basically. So he now swings, he he doesn't persona ride at all in this game, right? He couldn't persona ride. So basically every attack is just 5k shield. So let's see. Okay, so he was forced to put out a PG. Let's see what he discards. Okay, so okay, he discarded the grade 2 that mills. Okay, so first check grade 3 finally. Second check a PG. That's gonna be quite useful. So right now he will discard a card and restand. So okay, so that's wait, why didn't he boost? Oh, he couldn't boost because he doesn't have enough soul. So yeah, he didn't use the Battle Sister skill. So no Battle Sister's Divine Sister. Okay, so let's proceed now to Zorga's turn. He has at 4 damage. He has a Bastion. Sir Lenon's hand size isn't really that big, but at least he has a PG in hand. So it's time for Zorga to shine once again. So let's see. What will he call? He calls down the dragon, well, which is the best option in my opinion. Okay, so he now uses Alchemagic to use that skill first to he now used that. Okay, see, Alchemagic first with a grade 2 that refunds a cost, and then second will be the Alchemagic one. Okay, so let's see what happens here. So he will now use this order skill to retire 2, draw a card, put that card into the soul, and then countercharge 1, and then use that skill of the grade 3 order to CB1 and choose 3 units on the board and give it plus 10k for the turn. So I believe this is possible even though he doesn't have CB yet, because he can technically countercharge during this Alchemagic, and he can use that countercharge to use that other CB for the other card that was bound for the Alchemagic. So he gave plus 10k again to the entire front row, so he's now swinging for big numbers once again, as always. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Okay, he calls down a PG because he still has his he still has his Ghost Chase in hand, so it's pretty safe. So he now swings for 23. Okay, he takes the damage. First check, second check, he doesn't get a crit. So will he check a defensive? No, he got a defensive, so that's really good. He's out 33, but he still is gonna face a big column. So this is gonna be 25, 31. So it's 23. He needs 10k shield to guard this. Can he make it? He has 1 card in hand. That's a PG. Yeah, that's enough. That is enough. And he has a PG in hand, right? That last card is a PG. Oh wait, what? No. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, so he took the 6 damage. Oh, wait, that wasn't a PG. Oh, maybe I was mistaken. Okay, so yeah, Zorga won. And yeah, see you guys next time.